Hello my students, hoping all of you are doing well. Today we are gonna to complete explaining lesson 2 in unit 3, which is about carbon dioxide gas. At first, let's answer some questions about part 1. Complete. Number 1, the atmosphere is. Here I'm asking about what's meant by the atmosphere. What is the definition of atmosphere? As we studied, atmosphere is a mixture of different gases around the earth and is attracted to the earth by gravity. Number 2, carbon dioxide molecule consists of. What about the structure of carbon dioxide? As we took, carbon dioxide molecule consists of, yes, one carbon atom linked with 2 oxygen atoms. Number 3, the carbon dioxide percentage forms about space of air volume. What is the percentage of carbon dioxide? It's about 0.03%. Number 4, the formula of carbon dioxide gas is. What is the symbol of carbon dioxide? Yes, CO2. Number 5, in respiration process, all living organisms take space gas and produce space gas. Yes, take oxygen gas and produce carbon dioxide gas. Number 6, burning of organic materials such as space and space produces space gas. What are the examples of organic materials? Wood, coal, oil, gasoline, and tobacco. Burning all of these materials produces carbon dioxide gas. Give reason for increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide gas. Yes, it's due to the removal of forests, burning massive amounts of fuel. What happens when increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide gas? Yes, increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide gas in air causes. Number 1, suffocation of living organisms. Number 2, increasing the temperature causing global warming. Number 3, melting of snow on top of mountains and 2 poles. Okay, here don't be confused between give reason and what happens. When I ask you give reason for increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide, here I'm asking about the reasons. What are the reasons that lead to increasing the percentage? But when I ask you what happens when increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide, here I'm asking about the results. What are the results of increasing the percentage? Okay? Now let's start our new session. Through this session, we will explain number 1, preparation of carbon dioxide. Number 2, properties of carbon dioxide. Number 3, importance of carbon dioxide. First, preparation of carbon dioxide. What's meant by preparation of carbon dioxide? It means how can we get carbon dioxide by chemical reactions in the lab? What are the chemical substances we have to use to get carbon dioxide? Okay, let's see this video to know how can we prepare carbon dioxide in the lab.
Put some marble chips like calcium carbonate in a round bottle flask fitted with a thistle funnel and a delivery tube. Place a collecting jar at the other end of the delivery tube. Pour dilute hydrochloric acid in the bottle through the thistle funnel so that the marble chips are covered with the acid. Effervescence takes place in the bottle flask and the gas is collected by upward displacement of air at the other end of the collecting jar.
As we saw in the video, we have to use two chemical substances to prepare carbon dioxide gas. One of them is solid and the other one is liquid. The solid chemical substance we have to use is calcium carbonate, and the liquid one is diluted hydrochloric acid. By pouring the diluted hydrochloric acid on calcium carbonate, this reaction will produce carbon dioxide gas, which is collected in the tube by upward displacement of air, pushing the air up. So, carbon dioxide gas is prepared by reaction between dilute hydrochloric acid and calcium carbonate. The word dilute means it is not concentrate. And the carbon dioxide is collected by upward displacement of air. Now we are going to talk about carbon dioxide properties. What are the properties of carbon dioxide? After we prepared carbon dioxide in the lab, we concluded its properties. Properties of carbon dioxide. The first property of carbon dioxide is it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. So it's used in extinguishing fires, putting off the fire. How did we know? Of course, by doing experiment. Let's see. As we saw, once carbon dioxide got close to the fire, it put the fire off. So it's used in extinguishing fires because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. The second property is carbon dioxide is heavier than air, so it's collected by upward displacement of air. It pushes the air up. Let's see. As we saw, the carbon dioxide went down, replaces the air, pushes the air up because it's heavier than air. The third property, we found that carbon dioxide is colorless, odorless, which means carbon dioxide has no color and no smell. There is no smell for carbon dioxide. There is no color for carbon dioxide. What about the relation between the carbon dioxide and water? It's easily dissolved in water, so it is not collected by displacement of water. There is no water in the preparation. If you observe during the preparation of carbon dioxide, there is no water. Why? Because carbon dioxide is easily dissolved in water. So it is not collected by displacement of water, it is collected by displacement of air. about the reaction between carbon dioxide and lighted magnesium ribbon. What will happen if we put the lighted magnesium ribbon in a jar containing carbon dioxide gas? Let's see. The carbon dioxide reacts with the lighted magnesium ribbon, forming two matters, forming two substances, as we see in the video. One of them is white and the other is black. So, by reacting the carbon dioxide with lighted magnesium ribbon, forming two matters, black matter of carbon or coal on the wall of a cylinder, and white matter of magnesium oxide. So when I ask you what will happen by the reaction between carbon dioxide gas and lighted magnesium ribbon, it forms white matter of magnesium oxide, black matter of carbon. How many matters will form? Two matters. White matter of magnesium oxide, black matter of carbon or coal. So, what are the properties of carbon dioxide gas? There are 5 properties, which are: number 1, it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. Number 2, it's colorless and odorless. Number 3, it's heavier than air. Number 4, carbon dioxide is easily dissolved in water. Number 5, by reacting carbon dioxide with lighted magnesium ribbon, it's forming two matters, black matter of carbon or coal on the wall of the cylinder and white matter of magnesium oxide. Now, let's answer the most important questions about carbon dioxide properties. When I ask you, give reason for it. Number 1, carbon dioxide gas is used in extinguishing fires. Yes, because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. Number 2, give reason for carbon dioxide gas is collected by upward displacement of air. Here, I'm asking for the relation between carbon dioxide and the air, because it's heavier than air. Number 3, give reason for carbon dioxide it is not collected by displacement of water. What is the relation between carbon dioxide and the water? It's easily dissolved in water. When I ask you what happens when carbon dioxide gas reacts with lighted magnesium ribbon, by the reaction between lighted magnesium ribbon and carbon dioxide, as we see, there are two matters will form. It will form black matter of carbon or coal and white matter of magnesium oxide. The third topic we will explain through the session is the importance or the uses of carbon dioxide gas. How can we get benefit from carbon dioxide in our daily life? Although the carbon dioxide represents 0.03% of the air volume, which is very small ratio, it has a lot of benefits in our life. Like, carbon dioxide gas is used in photosynthesis process. As we know, carbon dioxide gas helps green plants to make photosynthesis process. During the photosynthesis process, green plants take carbon dioxide from the air and produce oxygen gas, which is very important for respiration process. Number 2, we can use carbon dioxide gas in extinguishing fires because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. Number 3, we can use carbon dioxide gas in making soft drinks like soda water, like Pepsi. As we see, there are a lot of bubbles on the surface. These bubbles is due to carbon dioxide gas, which is used in making the drink. Number 4, carbon dioxide is used in making dry ice, which is used in refrigeration. Refrigeration means cooling. Okay, how can the carbon dioxide change into ice? How can it convert or change into ice? Okay, as we studied before in primary 4, there are 3 states of matter, which are solid, liquid, and gas. And we can convert from one form to another by cooling or heating. If we want to change a matter from gaseous state to liquid state, it will be by cooling. And if we want to change from liquid to solid, it will be by cooling. Okay, if we wanted to change carbon dioxide into liquid, it will be by cooling. And the liquid which is produced, we can change it into solid, which is a dry ice, also by cooling. So carbon dioxide gas converts into liquid by pressure and cooling, and by relieving the pressure, by decreasing the pressure, this liquid will convert into solid, which is a dry ice, and we can use the dry ice in cooling or refrigeration. Number 5, carbon dioxide is used also in making bread bubbled. Okay, if you ask your mother to make pizza for you or bread, your mom starts to prepare the tools. Number 1, she starts to add yeast to dough. What's meant by yeast? It's a powder which is added to the dough. What's meant by dough? It's like bread, pizza, croissant, and so on. After adding the yeast to dough, your mother leaves the dough for an hour. This process is called fermentation process. During the fermentation process, the carbon dioxide is produced. After that, your mother puts the dough in the oven. So by heating, carbon dioxide expands and makes the bread porous and tasty. So delicious. So carbon dioxide is used in making a bread bubbled. What are the uses of carbon dioxide gas? What is the importance of carbon dioxide gas in our life? Let's see.
Uses of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is used in the preparation of aerated drinks such as soda water, beer, and so on. When carbon dioxide is cooled at about -78 degrees centigrade, it turns into ice or dry ice. Dry ice is used for refrigeration and preservation of food. Plants in photosynthesis use carbon dioxide, which is the only process of trapping solar energy. In its natural form, photosynthesis has made life possible since animals depend on plants. 6CO2, plus 6H2O under the effect of light and chlorophyll gives us C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguishers. There are two chemicals in fire extinguisher that in contact produce carbon dioxide. The gas is heavier than air and makes it easier to extinguish fire.
Now we are gonna to talk about life application of carbon dioxide gas. In our life, the carbon dioxide is named by the silent killer. Carbon dioxide is called silent killer because we cannot see it, taste it, or smell it. If there is a room which is filled with carbon dioxide gas and you enter this room, of course you will be suffocated because you cannot see carbon dioxide or taste it or smell it because it's colorless and odorless gas. So carbon dioxide is called silent killer. Now let's revise all the information we took or we explained in this session. Number 1, we talked about the preparation of carbon dioxide in the lab. Carbon dioxide is prepared by the reaction between dilute hydrochloric acid, which is a liquid, and calcium carbonate. As we said, we have to use two chemical substances to prepare carbon dioxide in the lab, which are dilute hydrochloric acid and calcium carbonate. Carbon dioxide is collected by upward displacement of air. Number 2, what about the properties of carbon dioxide? There are 5 properties. Number 1, it doesn't burn, doesn't help in burning. It's heavier than air. It's colorless and odorless gas. It's easily dissolved in water. It reacts with lighted magnesium ribbon, forming two matters. One of them is black, which is carbon or coal, and the other one is white, which is magnesium oxide. What about the uses or the importance of carbon dioxide gas? Number 1, carbon dioxide is used in photosynthesis process. Number 2, in extinguishing fires. Number 3, in making soft drinks. Number 4, in making dry ice, which is used in refrigeration. Number 5, in making bread bubbled. And as we said, carbon dioxide is called silent killer. At the end of the session, let's do a comparison between oxygen and carbon dioxide gas. What about the source? There is only one source of oxygen gas, which is green plants by photosynthesis process. But there are 3 sources of carbon dioxide gas, which are respiration process, burning of fuel, burning of organic materials like wood, coal, oil, gasoline, and tobacco. Number 2, what about the percentage? What about the ratio? Oxygen gas represents 21% or 1/5 of the air volume, but carbon dioxide gas represents 0.03%. Number 3, the physical properties. Physical properties means what about the color, the taste, and the smell of each gas? We found that oxygen gas is colorless, tasteless, and odorless. Carbon dioxide also is colorless and odorless. Number 4. What about the preparation in the lab? Oxygen gas is prepared in the lab by adding hydrogen peroxide to manganese dioxide. But carbon dioxide gas is prepared by adding dilute hydrochloric acid to calcium carbonate. Don't be confused between the preparation of two gases. The carbon dioxide gas is prepared by dilute hydrochloric acid and calcium carbonate. From its name, carbonate, it's used to prepare carbon dioxide gas. Number 5. What about the burning? Oxygen gas, it doesn't burn, but it helps in burning. So, it is not used in extinguishing fires. But carbon dioxide is used in extinguishing fires because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. The reacting with magnesium. By putting oxygen gas in a jar containing magnesium ribbon, it will give one matter, which is white and called magnesium oxide. But by putting carbon dioxide gas in a jar containing magnesium ribbon, it will give two matters. One of them is white, which is called magnesium oxide, and the other one is black, which is carbon. What is the relation between oxygen and carbon dioxide with water? The relation between oxygen and water, it's hardly dissolves in water. But carbon dioxide, it's easily dissolved in water. The effect on lime water. The oxygen gas has no effect, but carbon dioxide, it turns lime water into turbid or milky. The uses of oxygen gas. Oxygen gas is used in respiration and burning process. Number 2, formation of water. As water consists of 2 hydrogen atoms linked with 1 oxygen atom. Number 3, it forms the ozone layer in atmosphere. Number 4, it's compressed in cylinders to be used in mechanical ventilation and diving. Number 5, oxygen gas is used in cutting and welding metals because it's used in making oxyacetylene flame. But the uses of carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is used in making dry ice, which is used in refrigeration or cooling. Number 2, putting the fire off because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. Making soft drinks, making bread bubbled. It's very important for photosynthesis process because green plants take carbon dioxide gas and produce oxygen gas. Thank you for listening and good luck for everyone.